I welcome thee back, my dear Vikings, to our Let's Play of Kingdom Come Deliverance. We found the silver axe. That's the... Where is it? That Zdenek, the storyteller, has been talking about. We repaired it even. Interesting that the sword is hanging here, even though we have an axe.
So long.
Quite a nice axe it is. The adorned axe does even more damage than the knight's longsword, damage-wise. But let's talk to this little storyteller and see what he has to say for us finding. Or look, who's looking for us?
God, I'm sorry.
They have a drying rack in here? They have a drying rack in here.
I'll have a beer.
There we go. Oops. Pistol and wormwood. Innkeeper, a beer. So, gonna dry. What we're gonna do today is we are heading out from here, from Tarkov down to Troskowitz, because we've met the old Bohenas. At Bohemia, the old lady. She said her daughter is missing. And we're gonna help her out with that as well, while still looking for mud. That was gonna be our focus for today.
I apologize.
Well, that's nice now.
Hello, Danik.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I found the water goblin's axe.
I found the water goblin's silver axe.
What do you mean? What axe?
The one from your story. 2 brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe, the other got drowned. You know.
Wait, so you actually found it? Do you have it? I have to see it.
Here you go.
It's not possible. Where did you find it?
I just followed your story. I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone beside the road.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe. Are you sure this is really it?
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
I did, but still. In all the years that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johan and Jaleov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous, but she didn't bother with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia.
Oh.
It's the same story, but Johan gave it some extra colour. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although, with your luck...
He's a little bit drunk.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Careful.
Told him about the axe. Careful about during that quest. I mean, we're careful during all the quests. In general. But this definitely could help us also go to the tailor and buy some tailoring tools. Let's travel. There we go. So... No, we did not steal the axe, we built it. Let's go with carpenter. Sharpening wheel. We reached survival to level 13. And No available perk points. That means no levels to going up here. Carpenter, are you? Hard hands.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm looking for Pavlena.
Have you seen a young girl here? Her name is Pavlena. She wears a headscarf and sells baskets.
No, I don't know nothing about her. Sorry. Farewell.
Okay. Fair enough. I guess at a tavern we could ask. Hey, carpenter. Repair.
I need some...
Okay, he's not repairing anything. What can we trade with him? He has shields, billhook staffs, bows, mail coives, teal white, bastard cuirass. I think there's a bug here that he's having these overcoats and whatnot. This is end game things. I'm not gonna touch this.
Maybe next time then.
We are not touching this. Do I have the books with me that I've read already? I don't. Green. So we've gone to the scribe. Let's get to the trader over here.
God bless you.
God bless you as well. Hello.
Welcome.
You may
You
be
can
bought
buy
some baskets.
everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
In the ponds? Ooh. We could find that. Or maybe a chest in there. Where do you wagon trip?
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Fair enough. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I need... What's over that hill?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here
German.
knows that after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
I love this kind of immersion. Never mind. I'm looking for Pavlena.
Searching for Pavlena from Zhelyov. She comes here selling baskets. Do you know anything about her?
That herb woman Božena's daughter. I don't know nothing about her, and I don't want to know. They ain't welcome here.
Why?
What do you have for sale?
Why do you not welcome there? Hunter's belts, Wanderer's pouch. What does that do? Pouches can be worn on the belt and usually hold small items such as food, bandages, or potion, which is then more quickly available. Oh, okay. We definitely want that. Thank you, Candy. How much coin do we have? 330, okay. Metals, lockpicks, cobbler's kits, blacksmith's kits, some soap. Let's buy 2 pieces of soap. Weak saber schnapps, why not? This is what I can sell to you. Hunting arrows. Don't think I have anything to sell to you. Everything that's on me, I need. Or less. I could sell Brunswick's map 1, 2, and 3. Since we have that already. And also the lousy gambler die and the unlucky die. And some move here's. Yeah, why not? We're paying 127. So, let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about...
Warum nicht?
Okay, how about 95?
Do we have a deal?
You won't convince me with...
How about with 110?
Why? You'll convince me with that price? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, I'm still looking for... Is there a tailor in here? Indulgence chest. Sharpening wheel. Tailor. Okay, it's back there. Oh, maybe the gypsy lady saw her. Bara.
Greetings to you.
I'm looking for Pavlena.
Have you seen a young girl here? Her name is Pavlena. She wears a headscarf and sells baskets.
I don't know, no, Pavlena. Sorry. I hope you find her soon. Take care.
I guess we could ask at the tavern as well. So. Okay, tailor's inside here. Hello. Hello, Mr. Taylor. I'm looking for Pavlena.
I'm looking for Pavlena from Zhelyov. A young girl, pretty, weaves baskets. Have you seen her?
Old Bohemia's daughter
Aye, that's her.
comes here selling baskets,
Yes,
ointments and all kinds of remedies.
yes, that's the one.
I ain't seen her. Try the rat house. Thrush, the bailiff, knows what goes on.
True. We could ask the bailiff. I'm looking for Lord Capon.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king, and he isn't even going to the wedding. So no, I haven't seen your friend and I can't help you. Sorry.
Fair enough. I also need some paint, I remember.
I've heard you dye your own fabric.
I used to. I tried a few times, but I had to give it up. Troskovitz is on a hill, and there's not enough water for that. Why'd you ask?
I'd like to buy some pigment.
I see. Or perhaps I could find some leftover black. If you have enough groschen, it's yours.
Do you know? Well, that's quite expensive.
Ah, damn. That's more money than I thought. Look, I don't need much. Just a bit will do.
Is that so? What do you want it for, anyway?
I want to paint Olbram's bull.
I want to paint on Olbram of Zhelyov's bull. Just a little should be enough.
Someone from Tarkov put you up to this, am I right? You should have said that right away. I won't spoil your fun.
Oh,
You know what?
he's a friendly guy.
If I scraped off some of that dry pigment from the edges of the bucket and mixed it with some lard, that could work. Those pigments are a magical thing, eh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
For example, if you need blue, you can use blueberries or woad leaves. You put them in hot water with the fabric and it'll turn blue. Walnuts good too. With the husks of unripe walnuts, you can get a very nice light brown, sometimes even yellow.
Oh. Keep
The
listening.
best way to make red is from madder root. And when you add alum or beeswing to the water, the colour gets a beautifully rich shade. Or you could just use plain old black elder. The berries, of course. But they're more for lighter shades. Oh, and privet's
He's an
not too
element.
bad either. If you use its bark and alum, you get yellow. You can even use the leaves. They make a nice green. But it takes forever.
Keep listening.
But you know what's my favourite way of making yellow?
Piss on it.
Using dyer's broom or weld. You take a few nice stems, some leaves, a bit of alum, and you get yellow, as bright as a chick's feathers. And for so much cheaper than using saffron or iris, that's the main thing. Buckthorn makes a nice green, maybe the best of all. You use its fruit. They say it can also heal, but I've never tried that.
Let's keep listening.
The most important part is the stain, anyway. Like alum, for example. It can create all sorts of shades and give depth and richness to the colour.
Okay.
But even that won't help you if you don't know what to use for what colour. Sometimes you want the fruit, sometimes the bark, sometimes the root, or maybe the leaves.
So the whole plant.
Too bad I don't dye fabric much anymore. But I see you're really into it. You know what? Take some of it for free.
My word. Thank you so much.
Oh, not worth mentioning.
There we go.
Just be careful not to stain yourself. Quality material like this doesn't wash off easily.
There we go. We got some bull paint. Something else. I need trade.
I'll have a look at...
Embroidered. I need others. Tailor's kit. 4 of them. Thank you. Can I sell you anything? Nope. Haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
80?
Is this enough?
You really won't...
90?
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Times it 2. So, other than that, let's see if I can repair the stuff myself. Blacksmith. The knightly swords. Cobbler. Boots I cannot repair. Marksman. Thanks to fit. Tailor. Short tunic. Yeah, I guess you need to repair stuff for me.
Let's talk about the...
Sure.
We want for pay that. Oh, just two groshens.
Is this...
You... Great. Come back anytime, friend.
There we go. Reputation is going up. Overall, we're doing okay. Armor's not looking the bestest. So we should talk to the bailiff. He might know more. If that makes sense. I think the bailiff is in here with the scribe.
God be with you. Keep the peace. He's all puffed up like a peacock. So what?
Let's go talk with the scribe first. Trade. What's he having for us here? I have 100 groshens left. Lore book, skill books.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Very unfriendly. Oh, Mr. Bailiff. Gods. Agnes.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for
Have you seen
Pavlena.
Pavlena around here? A young girl from Zhelyov. Sells baskets here sometimes.
Eh? What Pavlena? Go and talk to Pa about such things. He's the bailiff here, you know.
So you haven't seen her? You're about the same age, I'd say.
For Christ's sake, I already told you. I can't wait till I'm wedded and living in Semien. I've had it up to here with oafs like you pestering me all the time. Farewell, my friend.
You're gonna do what we talked about.
Pestering all the time and all of a sudden, farewell, my friend. There's the bailiff. Found a dead body with a flute.
Found a dead body outside of town.
Another corpse. Just what I needed. Especially with the wedding coming up.
He's laying there among the trees, past the field beneath Trotsky. It looks like he's been there a while. But the worst part is, he has a flute stuck in his ear.
That must be the musician who went missing. Can't say I'm surprised. This
Why?
musician used to play at the tavern. He played nicely, but for too long, and it started getting on people's nerves.
What are we going to do with him now?
I'll have him buried at least. And here, this is for reporting it.
Okay. So we're getting in money for that. I would like to report an ambush.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you
Fair
were
enough.
telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Fair enough, fair enough. I also need to speak to Sir Otto.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I
Okay.
find him?
Where'd you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm looking for my friend. Maybe he knows something about Hans.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Okay. You know where Pavlena is at least?
I'm looking for Pavlena, the daughter of Bohemia from Zhelyov. She comes here selling baskets and other items.
Aye. I know her.
Do you know if she's been here in the last few days, Master Bailiff? I'm a bit worried about her.
I haven't seen her myself, but you can ask around the village. Try the houses along the road to Zhelyov. She'd have to pass that way.
Okay. Is there anyone who would want to harm her?
Do you think anyone here would want to hurt Pavlena?
Troskovich is a decent village. You'd better watch your mouth.
I was just curious. So, on the road towards Zeshno, whatever that, Zhelyov. So that trader guy. What about the alchemists? That would make sense. Ooh, there's a lot of marigolds. I'll pick that up. Also, there's hidden achievements that you can get for having 200 pieces of nettle in your inventory.
Greetings.
Hello. Nice, that's a good amount of marigolds. Let's grab that sage over here as well. 7 sage, 11 sage even, wow. Chamomile. Interesting that nobody's having something against me just picking up their flowers out of the garden, especially since there's an alchemist next to us. Hard hands. Seems a bit drunk. Housemaid. Oh, there's a drying rack as well. Hello? Looking for
I'm looking
Pavlena.
for a young girl named Pavlena. She's missing. She was supposed to be selling baskets here. Do you know anything about her?
I think I remember her. I bought baskets from her once, and they were very finely made. But that was some time ago. Take care.
Okay, that's a shame. There's more marigold over here. This is the first place where I do alchemy, usually? Okay. Apothecary embark. Comfrey. Line. I wonder if we get at some point so good that we just pick up everything in our surroundings. She doesn't have any parries, does she? By accident. That might come very handful. $11 chamomile. 22 chamomile. Holy moly. Dandelion. Okay, we should have enough to actually make some marigold decoctions. I need some. Recipe for Artemisia potion. Just like that, I can pick it up. Okay. So, drying. I completely missed this place here at the beginning, Dingo. Completely. Wait, leave the table. My bad. So... Potion. Uses strength. And this is good quality. Reduces how much damage it costs to attack and defend. That sounds like a strong potion. Wormwood and sage. Receiver schnapps. We're missing belladonna. Sleep heals you faster. I wonder at what point the alchemy process is automated. So... let's try out this new recipe. We need 2 handfuls of wormwood and sage. Add sage in a cauldron and boil it for 1 turn. Okay. Sage and wormwood. Oh, it's already... that's neat. So... add sage in a cauldron and boil it for 1 turn. You will need spirits. Okay. Let's put some spirits in here. Schnapsy schnapps. Add sage in a cauldron. Quite simple. Sage into the cauldron. Carter, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. So then we need to move you down. Put the sandglass around. Move it up. So boiling for 1 turn. Then we need to grind the wormwood. Mortar. Pestle. I love the immersion of crafting. Okay. Then we want to drop it into the dish. Two handfuls of wormwood. I wonder if we can grind it all, put it all into the dish and throw them all together into the cauldron. There we go. Drop it into the dish. Oh, that's cool. And then we grab the dish and put it all into the cauldron. Okay. Oh, that's so nice. Boil it for 2 turns. That means we're gonna move it down. Bellow. There we go. Through the sunglass. That's 1 turn. Turn the sunglass again. Hold it for another turn. And move it up. Anything else? Distill it. There we go. Finally, distill. Still. Wait, how does the distill work? Do I have to move it down? And then distill? No. Move it back up. Prepare a file. I probably have to prepare a file. And here, okay, there we go. Distill. Hey, there we go. Did it work? Weak Artemisia. Amount 2. Fair enough, I'm happy.
Ah, that wormwood should have had more time on the fire.
The wormwood needs more time on the fire. Okay, so the turns were a little bit too fast on my side. Read. So, saber schnapps, we don't have enough. Marigolds. There we go. Let's prepare this one. So, you'll need water, a handful of nettle, and 2 handfuls of marigolds. Water. Put that in. Add nettle to the cauldron and boil it for 2 turns. Nettle. Cauldron. Nettle. Into the cauldron. Boiling it for 2 turns. Move it down. Okay. Turn the sunglass. That's one turn. That's a second turn. Perfect. Let's move it up. Grind the marigold and add it to the cauldron. Finally pour. That's quite an easy drink to do. So the marigold just comes into the cauldron. And then we can pour it already. Okay. That means I need a file. And we can pour. A weak marigold decoction.
Nah, I didn't boil those nettles long enough, did I?
Again. How much is then longer? Because I did 2 hourglasses. Fair enough. We're gonna do some alchemy off stream. Unless you guys want to be part of that endeavor as well. Maybe too much heat? No, he said he didn't boil it enough, long enough. Grüß dich, housemaid. Hello. Rah, rah. No, they put up the heat and then turn the hourglass once it started bobbling. But still it said too little. Hard hand. It's a lot of dandelion. 12 dandelion. Nettle. 10 nettle. 22 nettle. Wow. 9. So there's some hidden perk that I robbed by accident on the interwebs. If you have like 100 or 200 nettle in the inventory, you get resilient. Ooh, belladonna. See if we find some more nettle around the houses. I am over cucumbered. I have 5 kilograms. Oh, from the... Let's see. From the potions, I guess. Let's have a drink. Let's have some smoked dog meat. So the carpenters don't know nothing. Maybe at the tavern we find some information. Of where she might be.
Vikings, do you?
Showing their goat faces around here. I reckon he was well off. I thought I was
Musician.
my thoughts exactly.
Are these humans?
We should be living in fear for our women in our own village.
Right. Nobody's safe with that rabble around.
Human swine. You think you own the place, do you? Bastards.
A nyugodtak leszünk?
Kick their asses.
Akkor
Really clever.
könnyű ezt mondani. Még egy köpés, és nem bírom tovább. Mondom.
Bazd meg!
Néznek ránk, mint a gyilkosok.
Csodálkozol rajt? Együnk.
Hey, we check.
I'll be with you.
Looking for
Have you seen
Pavlena.
Pavlena around? She's a girl.
If she ain't a local, I don't know nothing about her. Take care and have a
They
pleasant
think they can do whatever they want.
The nerve of them showing their goat faces around here.
Someone should teach them how to...
God Commander. I'm looking for
I'm
Pavlena.
looking for a girl who's gone missing. Her name's Pavlena. She lives in the woods near Zharyov and comes here selling baskets and remedies. Can you help me?
I know what you mean, but I won't help you. We drove her mother and her out of here by rights, and we only put up with Pavlena coming here out of Christian charity. If anything's happened to her, it ain't our concern.
Oh, wow.
That's all right.
Együnk, és tűnjünk.
They heard God knows what, and then...
Musician.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Alehouse mates. Do you know about
What'll it
maybe
be?
something? Pavlena?
I'm looking for a young girl. She was supposed to be selling baskets here.
You know anything about her?
Pavlena. That's a nice name. Is she your sweetheart?
No, nothing like that. I'm just helping her mother find her. She's worried about her.
I see. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know nothing about her.
I wonder what happens if you...
Really clever as fuck's wings.
Nem tetszik, hogy néznek minket.
I went to see
Hiba
him.
volt idejönni.
If you end up in fighting the humans.
Könnyű ezt mondani. Még egy köpés, és nem bírom tovább.
Heinrich.
Listen, I'm trying to find someone.
Oh, fancy that. Me too. I've lost a pig. Have you seen it? I hope he didn't run off into the woods. I take them to the edge of the beech woods for the nuts. Oh, hey, do you reckon there's wolves in the woods? Christ, I'll better find that pig.
What the hell? Heinrich?
Have you seen a young girl?
Pavlena? Pavlena? I might have heard that name. I don't know. I never met her. Try asking somewhere else. Tschüss, mein Freund.
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Hiba volt idejönni. A nyugodtak leszünk? Akkor könnyű ezt mondani. Még egy köpés, és nem bírom tovább. Mondom. Úgy néznek ránk, mint...
I'm actually curious overall what happens. So if I say save and quit and I reopen the game, kind of a cheesy way to have a save, and I attack those humans, I wonder if the guards interfere or they let me deal with the humans. I wonder how the simulation works in this here. For science, the Vikings, for science, I'm quickly reloading and see if dealing with the humans or attacking them triggers the guard and the guard puts up on their side, or they just stand by and let me go unhinged at them. They're probably gonna beat my ass though, because they're 4, but maybe fast enough to take down at least one before it goes out of hand.
Bastards. Someone should kick their...
Well, they always say someone should kick their asses, so... Let's work on that.
Really clever as fuck.
Sheath that weapon immediately!
What are you...
Tűnjél el, vagy fölnek! Levágom a... Deal with that bastard.
Oh my goodness gracious. I am getting my... Oh!
God, what are you doing? Sucker! What the? Who's the fuck? Bleeding, are ya? You wanna try me?
They're all going on me. Fair enough. Fair enough. So they apparently are just big mouths talking about them not wanting them, but then actually side up with them. Good to know. So the bailiff said I should ask about the houses around Jelenev. And because I'm over cucumbered, the guards seem also not to know anything. Bodyguard, apothecary, Emmerich. Maybe he does something that...
Do you know anything about Pavlena from Zhelyov? A young girl. She comes here selling ointments, baskets and stuff. She's gone missing, and I'm trying to find her.
Aha. You mean that girl who hangs around with young Roman from the woodcutters?
Oh.
Better to ask him. I don't know her much. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
Auf Wiedersehen. Roman from the woodcutters. Hello, Roman. Where are you? Woodcutter's back there, okay. Roman is getting the hanky-panky. The hanky-panky. The Vikings, if you spot Nettle, please let me know. I want to collect around 100 or 200 in my inventory. And see if we can claim that perk or achievements. Nettle. Roman's asking her what is hay on the ground. Oh boy. I wonder if that porn joke got out into the English world as well. Because there's a porn movie where they're standing in some sort of shack with hay on the ground. And the guy's like, hey, why is there hay on the ground? No, she's like, hey, why is there hay on the ground? And he's like, I don't know, but, you know, just, can you suck my dick? And then the action starts. But it is so out of context and so silly, as in they're like trying to, I don't know, roleplay or integrate a scenery in there. It is so silly. Like in the 90s or something like that. Somebody yelling Roman? There's a drying rack over here as well.
Roman! It's me! Dushko!
Where is he? Are you looking for Roman too?
Roman? I also need to find him. To ask if he knows where Pavlena is.
That sweetheart of his? Well now, I hadn't thought of that. They could be together somewhere, so you can help me look for him.
You know what, Chad? Do you know that back in the days, peasants and whatnot, they had like around 100 days of work a year? The rest of the time they had free time and could, you know, enjoy life, do things. Nowadays, we have, what, 2 weeks of freedom? Besides our work? We should have looked for them.
Where do you think Pavlena and Roman might be?
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena wanted to leave and start a new life. Somewhere where no one knows her and her ma.
You think they'd really do it?
I took it all with a grain of salt, but after what he told me last time, anything is possible. For Christ's sake, he's got a whole house his pa left him. He wouldn't just leave it on account of her, would he?
Well, I don't know about Roman, but I've been at Pavlena's, and it didn't look like she was getting ready to leave.
She might have done it in secret, and she'd have reason enough. Believe me. Best to go and look in Roman's house. That should clear things up.
Look in Roman's house? Okay, let's go.
All right. Let's go and take a look at Roman's.
Great. That is, you can go there.
Hang on, you said you two were friends. Why would I go there alone?
For one thing, I have to work. And besides, how would it look if anyone saw me breaking down his door? My reputation would be ruined. Whereas you, no offense, you're a stranger. You don't have to worry about your good name, do you? But me, I'd lose my livelihood.
I'll do it if you pay.
Well, I can do it. But you ought to give me something for insurance. I'm the one sticking my neck out here. Well, if I'm caught there, I'll need a few groschen to bribe the catchpoles, so I don't end up in the stocks.
True enough. Here you are. This ought to do it. After you search the place, come back and let me know what you found. I'll be around here somewhere.
Okay. I guess the first time you encounter, what's it called? Lockpicking and whatnot. We go for darker claves then. Is this his house? Lockpicking, very easy. Shh, Mikey, shh. Let's see here. Okay, jack of all trades. Successfully completed every minigame once. Player. With a skill point. Thievery. Nimble fingers. When the time collecting phase of pickpocketing minigame, you'll gain faster times. You're almost silent when using a lockpick, and if it happens to break, the sound will be a lot quieter. Silent fiddler. Let's do that. Ordinary coats. Roasted peas, smoked trouts, wormwood. Fridged meatloaf. Just for sneaking around. Sauerkraut. I know a lot of people like that, but no. Straight up. Oh, I have that taste in my mouth already. Not my thing.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for 2. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell.
Oh, yeah.
They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
Okay, so baskets were here. Okay. Let's have a look here as well. Medium. Too difficult. Fair enough. Cannot break into that. I wonder if he's hiding the key somewhere in the house. Use the ladder. Ow. Okay. Does this go? Oh, it's a hard hand. Who's got a dish go? There you are. I'll search the
I
house.
searched Roman's house.
And what did you find?
Well, there's no one there, but Pavlena had been there for sure. The table was set for 2, and I found the baskets that she sells too.
You're right. It sure does look like she was there.
It can't have been long ago either. The food was still fresh. Any idea where they might have gone?
Well, they've got a favorite spot down by the stream. You could try looking there.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the stream. Follow it down the hill. When you come to a place where the stream flows between the 2 big boulders, turn left and go straight. There it is, under an old linden tree.
All right. Thank you.
But, mind you don't walk into the middle of anything, awkward. And tell that lazy bastard to get his ass to work. I'm not going to do his work for him. Take care, friend.
Okay. When the clearing that Dishko mentioned. Save over here. Launder the clothes. Only the things that are dirty. Confirm. It's getting dark. I would like to do this during daytime. We're gonna head towards the tavern. Take a nap there. Cannot sprint. Okay. I mean, you could have a drink. Food. What does Fox do? Uses the speech and reading speed for a day. Do that. Was he better in the dark? Fair enough, fair enough. Here's the strength by 2. Oh. There we go. Everybody has little lanterns. That's cute.
Walking around without a light.
Oh, die.
You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark. Hey, you can't walk around at night without a light.
Okay.
Do you want me to arrest you? Light a torch. Ugh, you're ugly. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark. Anyway, carry on.
What an ass! Wow. You're lucky not around. Oh. What an ass.
Good day.
Bird him. What nasty to see that. Innkeeper Betty.
Good evening. What do you need, lad?
What I need. Apologizing for the brawl.
Greetings.
Hello, Burgers.
I've come to apologize for the fight we caused. And also to ask if there is anything I can do to help.
Latch in the stable when the horse has bolted, lad.
How so? Did something happen?
I had a couple cumans come in here and get in a brawl with the locals. What the hell did I do that people fight in here all the time?
Did anyone get hurt?
Bah! They broke a couple of pictures and Wojtek took a punch in the gob, but nothing else. Go and see Wojtek if you want. Maybe he'll tell you more than I can.
So it ended up in a brawl. I wonder if I would have spent here more time at a tavern, if I would be able to be here for the brawl as well. Can I spend the night here?
Can I spend the night here?
We're not really equipped for that here.
For one night?
Just the one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
Sorry, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for a bed of hay. Let's agree on a price.
I'll give you 4 groschen.
Do we have a deal?
More.
More? 4.4?
Good. It was my pleasure to help you, sir.
Okay.
Oh, well.
What's the hold up?
Scribe. Playing some dice over there. Okay.
Why the hell
Sleeping in the hay. Sleep and save. Well, before we go sleeping, we're gonna go sit down and do some reading.
Grinning like a daisy on a dung heap for days on end. And he's all puffed non-stop.
So, books. Song of Marypoor. On how the poor take no heed and sing merrily to themselves. A little book about marksmanship. Read
Can't
it.
say I blame him.
I wish him
After
well.
all,
Study.
So do
he's
I.
marrying off his only
I meant it
daughter.
in a good way. I get that. He's a decent I just can't.
30 hours. Not bad, not bad. Marksmanship went up. Aim and fire 2. Study. 4 hours. Scholarship went up as well. Nice. That means 2 perk points. For us, exactly. Yes, scholarship. Let's have a look here. Wonders of the Beast. Will improve faster, enhance master and horsemanship skills because all experience you gain is higher. I'll improve faster in craftsmanship and thievery. Survival and alchemy. Wonders of nature. Wonders of men. Wonders of the beast. Wonders of nature. So we get faster alchemy points. And there was also marksmanship. There we go. What do we have here? The first shot will do 50% more damage. The perk will active again after the end of fight. After each shot, you get a short-term buff during which you reload and aim faster. You can also shoot faster, and if you do in time, you'll regain the buff with each shot. Salvo. Faster shooting sounds good. Let's have that. And then we'll take a small nap in the hay. Sleep and safe. There we go. 4 hours. A nice nap. Fully healed. Energies quite high. Perfect. Perfect. Into the huntsman outfit and off we go. before we head out, we have also a nice zip of beer. Drink. And also equip our pouch. There we go. Perfect. But the place we're looking for is to the south of here. Off we go.
Don't think I can't see you.
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
How unfriendly. Still over cucumbered to sprint. We chamomile brew. For half a day, sleep will heal you faster. Let's have the Artemisia drink. So we're a little bit stronger, and we can use the sprint function. Still looking for nettle if we find any. And Paris. What is this here? Valeria. Valerian steel. Let's pick some up because we have none in the inventory. Just a little bit. There we go. Strength went up to 12th. That means a new perk point. So what can we have here? Strong as a bull. Your carry capacity is increased by 20. Hell yeah. Don't even want to see what the rest says. I'm already convinced by just that. Hello, little biggie. Having a nice time. Up here is just horses. Okay. I wonder if Pebbles is still alive. And can be found. If you know, don't tell me, Chad. I'm just loudly thinking. Is this nettle? No. Let's follow the stream. A little place. Up here. Further up. Oh. Oh, I spot some blood. Oh, that's not good. Pavlena. Oh, there's a lot of blood.
Christ, there must have been a fight here. This must be the place Dushko was telling me about. How the local lads bring their girls over here.
There has been a stone used. Somebody got hit on the head.
It's covered in blood. Used as a weapon, maybe.
Most likely, not maybe. A bloody stone. Pick it up. Bread. Some wine. Bread roll. Meat. Basket of flowers. Can we bring up the cheese as well? Cheese. Nom 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 nom. Some beer in the water. Putting some beer in the stream. Clever. It was a little pond, not really stream. There's pantaloons on the grounds. There's a skirt on the grounds. There is a scarf up here. Let's follow the blood. There is some rope.
This is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I had Mutt here, I could let him sniff it. Oh well. Never mind.
Mutt is not here, though. Naked people nearby, we investigate.
A trail of blood.
For science, says Bertus.
We should see where it leads.
That is true. But I've spotted a nest as well. Ooh. Look at that nice shot. Eggs. More blood over here. More blood this direction. There's a pig. Oh gods. Oh gods. Please don't tell me the pig ate them. Stealth. Fleeting shadows. When you one of a crime, you gain stealth bonus and agility vitality, making it easier to escape. The dirtier you are, the harder it will be for others to spot you, but beware, they can still smell you if the dirt is accompanied by corresponding odor. One way or another, if an opponent defends against you attempting to stun or stealth kill them, they will suffer penalties to their stats, make it easier to defeat them conventionally. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. Yeah, I'd rather get one way or another. Is there a body? Hello, pig. Oh, crap.
Oh, Jesus. Who's this? Someone must have killed him and buried him here by the woods. And then the pigs dug him up. That fella earlier said he was missing a pig. If he went looking for it, he might have seen something.
Probably. Let's see who has something to say. Hey, you!
Be careful.
Your pig found a corpse.
That pig you said you lost, I found it.
Great news. Where is it?
Not so fast. It's munching on a corpse back there in the forest.
Blessed Virgin! What corpse?
I don't know.
Blessed Virgin.
Never saw him before. Probably someone from the village. A young fella. Ginger hair.
Christ above. That must be Roman. There ain't no other young redhead in the village. I saw him going through the glade with his girl. Oh, Christ. I think I'm gonna throw up.
Have you noted anything suspicious?
Have you seen anything suspicious going on around here?
Suspicious? Like how?
I don't know. Someone carrying or dragging something? That corpse didn't walk there on its own.
Hang on now. I did see something a bit odd. One of the farmhands came from the woods in a big hurry. And he was carrying a spade.
Which one of them was it?
Straw! That is Slavobor. But everyone calls him Straw. He works on Yakish's farm. A big farmstead in the south of the village. Oh, do you think he could have killed Roman?
Who knows? But it does seem like he buried him.
Possibly.
God's truth.
What girl did you see with him?
Did you say Roman was with a girl?
Aye, with that young lass what sells baskets here sometimes.
Pavlena?
Aye, that's her. Oh, you think the girl might be mixed up in his death?
I hope not. I'm trying to find her too.
I say that the farmhand probably has also crushing
Thanks for your
Pavlena
help.
and got
I'd better
You
go
know.
and find that farmhand.
Oi!
Jealous.
If he really done it, then give the murdering fucker what he deserves. Where the hell did that pig go?
I just saw this in the wood.
Where are you?
Ladybird. That's an interesting name for a piggy. Stupid swine. Oh man. I wonder. Not I wonder. I'm actually happy how simple stories like these, with no magic, no nothing, can be so entertaining. Like, I'm having a blast here. That's nothing special apparently, this little blue thing. Okay. I'm bright. I'll take that. We need magic? No? I don't think so. Oh, I at least don't need it. Not at all. So, to the south of here, must be this here where the horses are. Let's have a look.
You better watch out for me. Got it? Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Very unfriendly. Metal. There we go. It's 5 more. We need some more. We need some more nettle. Another 10. Survival perk. Points. I think it was 200 nettle that we need for that perk. So, player. Survival. Master Fletcher. What does that do? Arrows and bolts have better ballistic properties, so they fly faster, travel farther, and have more penetration. While in the forest, your scent will be halved, your stamina will recover 50% faster, your strength, vitality, and agility will be increased by 1. Okay. If you hit the target in the chest, your shot will do 10% more damage. The effect will also apply when hitting from behind. Lucky finds. If you have more than 30 fresh or dried herbs in your inventory, your charisma count is 2 more. Why not? Alright, charisma, always good. Here we have more nettle. There we go. There we go. New game perk. New perk gains resistance for us having 200. I think it was 200 nettle in our inventory. And the resistance perk is, I think, where could it be? Is it main level? Charming Man. Survival. There we go, survival. Good, so we picked up 200, around 200 nettle, and we got this resistance perk. It was not in the perk list, and it gives us vitality plus 2 permanently. That's massive, because vitality is, I think, our stamina and how good we fight and whatnot. That's overall a very good early buff. Stamina reserve, exactly rate of recovery. And yeah, so pick up your nettle, 200 points. 200 pieces for that Perkio. Hidden little trait.
No need for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it.
Very unfriendly, everybody. Very unfriendly. So... where is our farmhand? You there. You buried Roman's body.
Are you the one they call Straw?
Yeah? Why?
I know everything. I know you buried Roman's body in the woods.
What? How could you? That's not true.
It's no use trying to wriggle out of it. I have a witness.
Shit. Fuck. I didn't want nothing to do with it, I swear. It's all that girl's fault.
Where is Pavlena?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Is that so? Confess and nothing will happen to you.
Listen, if you tell me everything that happened, it'll go easier for you. I'm sure you wouldn't kill anyone out of wickedness. Tell me how it was, and I'll testify for you.
All right. All right. I believe you. Well, it all began in the tavern. We were boozing with Yakish. He don't go to the tavern much, but when he does, me and my brother go along too. Even though we're just his hired farmhands, he buys us wine.
Carry on.
Yeah? Go on.
When Yakish got drunk, he started remembering that day when his wife and son died. It happened during childbirth. And to this day, Yakish blames Bohemia, the herb woman, for it. She was the midwife.
Oh.
I don't know if it was really her fault, but... anyway, the boy died and she didn't baptize him, even though she had every right to do it.
We found a
little fella
grave
died on
in the
Christmas.
last episode.
And his soul is
of that
damned for
woman.
all eternity. That's not right.
I know something about children who die unbaptized.
Actually, children who die unbaptized aren't damned. I heard a priest once talking about some place called Crimbo or something. It's like hell, only the colours are different. And it's, I think, underground? Or in Prague.
Can I carry on?
Right, yeah. So, you were in the tavern with Yakesh, and...
When he had 3 or 4 jugs inside him, Yakish started on about how he'd give anything to see Bohemia suffer the same pain as he did. It wasn't enough for him that they drove her out of the village that time. He wanted to pay her back even more.
So... you carried out his vengeance?
I hope for your own good. This isn't going where I think it's going.
No! Listen, my brother Ota, he was always the sly one out of the two of us. He came up with this idea that we'd lie in wait for Pavlena when she came to sell her baskets.
I see. Bohemia's daughter for Yakesh's son.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her, just to give her a bit of a hiding and tell her not to come back here again. Then we'd lie to Yakish that she was dead, and he'd reward us with... well, he's got 2 girls to marry off, and Marusha's a pretty one. But he'd never let either of them marry a hired hand unless I'd done him a worthwhile service. See?
So, how did the ambush go?
So you two just ambushed that poor girl? Where is she now? Answer!
We followed her along the path to the pond, and then we jumped her. Only then her fella turned up, Roman. As soon as he saw us, he charged us like a wounded boar, and he held my brother by the throat and pounded him like a madman. So I grabbed a rock and smashed him over the head with it. I never seen so much blood. I didn't mean to kill him, I swear.
God almighty. And what did you do with Pavlena?
She was stunned when she saw what happened. So So my brother grabbed her and dragged her into the rocks while I went to bury Roman. We couldn't just let her go after she'd seen everything.
Where in the rocks?
To the south of Geliov. There's a kind of gorge there. An abandoned poacher's hide with a ladder leading to it. I've told you everything. What are you going to do with me?
Taking you to the bailiff.
Both of you should be tried justly for what you did. I'll take you to the bailiff and leave the rest to him.
Korva, I really didn't want it to end like this.
I brought you Slavobor. They call him Straw, from Yakesh's farm. He and his brother attacked Pavlena and killed Roman. Then Straw buried him in the woods.
For the love of God, Straw! Is this true?
We didn't mean to kill anyone. We just wanted to give Pavlena a scare, and Roman went for us. It was self-defense.
Henry, is it true what he's saying?
He didn't have evil intentions, take that account.
Straw killed Roman, but I don't believe he did it with evil intentions. You should be lenient.
I'll take your testimony into account. You'll be locked up in the rat house, Straw, until we decide what to do with you. Thanks for bringing him in, Henry. Roman's murder can't go unpunished.
Was that creepy music all of a sudden? Do 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 do. Can I just steal from the guards? Hello. Could knock you out, but apparently you don't have nothing on you. Open. Hello, Agnes.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Is it now? If you say so. So, we know now we're about to go. Off we go. To rescue Pavlena! Boom, 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 boom. Interesting, that's just like at home. It's raining like crazy at our neighbors, but I'll just step 5 meters away and the raining stops. Why trying to steal? Just wondering. For the sake of our mission, we need all the coin we can get. And seeing that the people over here are not as helpful, we help ourselves at now and then. How is the performance looking for you guys, the Vikings? Do you have any lags or something like that? What are you? Cannot pick up the white flower. You don't experience any lag? Nice. My little window over here is definitely lagging like crazy. I heard about this fresh grave on this side, so let's start digging. Let's see.
Another of von Burgov's men.
Loot. A mace. Gambinson. One Burgov's Knight Shield. Definitely taking that. And from here we're heading Down to the L. So, food-wise, we're looking okay. Time-wise, it's midday. Good. Sadly, pissing like crazy. It's a nice little blue flower. Even though we've packing mule, when we have 20 weights more. Inventory is full. Mercenary.
Huh? Oh, it's just you, eh? Aha.
Hello. Can I have a chat with him? I can. That looks like a broken wagon. Wagon. Rammed into the rocks. Anything of value? You get lost on the wagon? Oh, looks a bit too old. It's just me. Is that the poacher's hideout? Little carrot over here. Oh, definitely cannot move through these rocks. Not here either. There's a dog. Bristly. Oh crap. Piss off. Off you go, dog. You little shits. Okay, it runs away. Okay, so you can do that with animals in general. But not kill them. That little bugger, though. Bit my foot. Does it mean we have to do some tailoring? Craftsmanship increased. That means we go to player, we go to skills. Craftsmanship. If you get your gear repaired by craftsmen, you'll get a little experience in craftsmanship. The experience you gain will increase along with the repair price. Ooh. The weapons you forge will have excellent properties and will therefore take 20%, take damage 20% slower. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with the armor's kit will make less noise. If your boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost less stamina. Let's go for keen eye. So I can let my stuff be repaired by others.
Stop there! Don't come any closer or I'll cut her throat!
Okay.
I swear to God, put that weapon away! If you don't put it down, I'll kill her! Go to hell, or I'll kill her! One false move and she's dead. I mean it. I'll kill her, I swear.
I missed
slit
3
her
times.
throat.
You little bastard. That's what he said, being careful. Hard hand also. Short Gabbinson. Take that. So, untie Pavlena.
Are you alright? Your mother sent me.
Yeah, I'm all right. A little bruised, but nothing serious.
What happened?
They killed him. They
So we go with the
slashed
dialogue
his
way,
head in
probably.
with a rock. Roman is dead.
I know. I found his body in the woods.
My Roman.
I'm very sorry.
It was 2 against 1. You did the right thing, killing that bastard otter. Can we go home now?
I have something to ask before we go.
I want to ask you something before we leave.
Look, there's hair on the ground. Are you alright?
Are you alright? You're not hurt?
No, I'm fine. Just a few scratches. It's nothing.
Okay. Why did they want to hurt you?
Do you know why they wanted to hurt you?
Yakesh put them up to it. For a long time after they chased us out. I didn't dare go to Troskovitz. Ma always warned me not to. Only then, I met Roman. I should have known the people there hadn't forgotten about us. And that Yakesh still wanted revenge.
That's all I need to know.
That's all I wanted to know.
Can we please go now?
I can't go with you now.
I can't go with you now. Can you make your own way home? I want to take a look around here.
Aye, I think I can manage. They didn't blindfold me, so I know the way. We'll meet at our hut.
Okay, fair point. So... You had a key. Wonder if there is something nearby. Homemade hunting sword. No. Is there a chest nearby that he's having? What a gentleman. I want to check out the place. Probably gonna catch up with her anyways. Here she is. Let's see if I can still tag in on her way home. Bloody stone. No, wait. Okay. Fair enough. A lot of heavy steel. Let's go. Sidre has the perk point that I got for 2 vitality points. It's like a hidden perk. Hidden perk thing. Here, Pavlena.
I was beginning to worry what that was, but it's just you.
That sounded weird.
God bless you.
God bless you. Okay, probably if I would have said we go together, it will be out of fast travel over there. So, let's go to the herbalist hut. Oh, I cannot because I'm over cucumbered. How much? 5 kilograms. One bird with night shield. Saxon Hallberg. Nope. With that equipped. Ordinary coat 2.9. Hoping that was good. Yeah, we're gonna drop the Night Shield. Of the von Berghoff. And then we drop this here on the ground. And we're good to go. Herbalists. Fast trap. Small campfire by the road, a group of craftsmen resting. 2 of them wrestle barehanded. Let's stop.
Did you hear about what happened? What? God be with you. You must be parched. What say you have a drink with us?
God be with you.
A drink with you guys? Do we have a drink together?
I don't have a lot of time, but I'm always up for a game of dice and a flagon of wine.
I hear you. Never any harm in that. Anyway, that's about all we can do right now. Bugger it. Nothing for it but to perch here and wait for our tree.
What do you mean for your tree? You're waiting for it to chop itself down?
Actually, I mean, wait until we can get to work on it.
What's up with
but
the tree?
What's the hold-up with your tree?
In short, we found a perfect oak for a new mill wheel. Only some horsens set up camp beneath it for the night. And now we're waiting for them to haul ass. Bugger it.
Why didn't you just sell the fellas packing?
Why don't you just send those reprobates packing? You got hands like shovels, and you're scared of a few vagrants?
Vagrants? Hell, man, they're armed to the teeth. They'd kill us, bugger it. And don't stoke my fire, lad, else you'll see what these shovels of mine can do to your face.
Come on then.
Come on then.
Let's see what you're made of, lad.
Let's have a little fisticuff.
Jesus! I'm hit!
Like that one?
Didn't see that coming, eh?
No, did not. Oh my goodness.
Christ, I'm hit!
You like that one? It's kind of unfair because I'm in heavy armor, mister. But, okay.
Go fuck yourself!
Okay, fuck yourself.
I'll break your bones! Thanks.
There we go.
Next time, keep your arms closer to your body. You'll be more agile that way.
All right, I get it. That was a pretty good fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, but once was enough.
Definitely. Safe travels.
It's just like that? Oh boy. Did we... No, we did not get per point. Bring some wine. Why not? Let's have a drink. That was a good fight. That's a lot of chamomile. Hey, Matthew. What about that people you said were living under the tree, under the thingy? Down the road. I doubt it. John, how you doing? Love the game. Any news on hardcore release? Sadly not. Sadly not. But I'm semi-sad that we did start our playthrough before the hardcore release and not straight up played it on hardcore. I'm not sure the Vikings want to see a second playthrough of the game. So. Good, we are at the huts. Let's see here.
Greeting.
Hello there.
Pavlena is fine. She should come home any time now.
Thank God, Henry. So we can wait for her together. It was good to see you, my friend.
We will wait for her together. Marigold. Sancta Jean's Worth. Then we're gonna pick those. Don't need any more nettle. Not sure I want to see a second Skyrim hardcore run either. I mean, we had quite an interesting run with that though, with different starting positions and locations. Well, since we're waiting, let's do one quick drink preparation. Artemisia, let's do that. So we need spirits. Those wrong played in your game, she died. A handful of sage to a handful of wormwood. Add the sage in the cauldron and let it burn. Right, sage, cauldron. Move it down. Let it boil. Is that considered boiling already? Or do I have to proper go up here? There we go. This sounds more like boiling. Blub, 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 blub. Okay, move it up. Grind the wormwood and add it into the cauldron, but you need 2 handfuls of wormwood. So wormwood, mortar, pestle. Looks very witchy and sus, by the way. Put it into the dish. Wormwood, mortar, pestle. You're safe. She slaughtered him when I tried to get him to jail. Oh, wow. Into the dish. Okay, so we add this into there and let it boil for 2 turns. Bloop. Into the cauldron. Move it down. So. Good. It is Ugugen. Sunglass. Sunglass. And it's 2 done. Okay, move it up. And now distill it. Means we need a file. Then we don't pour it, we distill it. So up there. Goes into the distillery. Pull the bellows a little bit more. And it heats it up. It comes out in here. Weak Artemisia.
I should have left that wormwood on the fire a bit longer.
The wormwood? Again, I did 2 hourglasses of time, but it says longer. Maybe they have a little bit of a longer window. Just for the sake of you having time to click around and do things. Well, I'll then sit on the bed and read the book until the lady comes. Inventory. Song of the Merry Poor. Oh, I thought it's like a study. And now has winter come. Hear you, ragged ones. Evil times are on us, and of clothing none. Evil winds blow, evil is sown. Blast of bitter weather, one upon another, bringing naught but bother. Heavy falls the snow, foretelling great woe. Worn, threadbare your cloak. Hose torn and shoes are broke. We sleep through summer. Heedless in slumber of next winter's snow. How great our woes, how poor our clothes. Ye poor, be of good cheer. Joy is with us here. Clothes worn away, hats turned to grey. Despair, poor ones, shall guide us on. What can we endeavor, our paths forever, to seek God's favor? Caps from our heads torn, none is left to keep. What grief we have sown, so shall we yet to reap. Sheaves cut short and sad of heart, in Bohemia, what to be, but to the tavern go for relief from woe. And at the alehouse then they give us naught to drink. Oh, what misery to sup from a dry and empty cup. Horn accursed. With empty purse, what can you endeavor? Seek relief from labor, and pray for God's favor. On Friday here's our fare, soup from water prepared, stew of grass and wood, and at the end of this bad food, fish will there be, from Danube or sea. Of what there's little fear, for even eels are dear, and loath are far from here. On Saturday we'll sup from grief's bitter cup, and on Sunday morning empty bellies groaning, as table together, one poor as another, will sit and take our share of nothing else but air, and let that be our fare. The cooks for us will brew, from mist and fog and stew, from darkness roasted game and venison in dreams, stew a log of wood, or club for food, to honor guests and treat them. Such food they serve to feed them, would better serve to beat them. Keep your food so rough, black pudding with barley, and cabbage we love, buttermilk and whey, mashed peas, noodles with seeds, or poppy, smoked ham too, a pumpkin or two, and chickpea stew. Cute. Cute. Cute little story. Let's have a nap. You know what? We'll nap till morn. Holy
what
crap.
are you waiting for? Clear off.
Hello, Pavlena.
Piss off.
Whoa. Is she angry that she came home alone? Boženka, your daughter is very angry.
I found Pavlena.
I know, she came back. Thank you, Henry. Wait, I'll call her for you.
She's not very happy about it.
What will you do now? I rescued Pavlena, but I think it'd be best if she didn't show her face in Troskovitz for a while.
I wouldn't even want to.
We're both
What
in
about
your
your
debt,
baskets, though?
Henry. I don't know what I'd do without my little girl.
Tell him, Ma.
What is it?
You've already helped us more than anyone in the world, but
What do you need?
I'd be glad to help.
Yakesh is to blame for everything. For us being driven out, for Pavlena being abducted.
And for everything else.
Everything leads back to him and his old hatred. We'll never have peace as long as he's alive.
Oh.
What are you trying to say?
I want you to kill him.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. It's either him or us.
You should reconcile yourself.
Božena, don't you know that that path leads nowhere good? They hurt Pavlena, yes, but you mustn't do anything. Murder is a sin.
No, Henry. Enough is enough. When Yakesh accused us of killing his son, I did nothing. When they drove us out of the village, I did nothing. When we had to forage in the woods to survive and spent the winter shivering over dying embers, I did nothing. And now, when Yakesh tried to kill my daughter, you tell me I should do nothing? No, lad. This can't go on.
And what if someone then avenges Yakesh's death on you?
Let them. I've had enough. Why would I make peace with someone who only wants to hurt us?
I don't know. There's just been enough death already. When is it going to end?
It'll end with Yakesh's death. There's no other way. If you think you can convince Yakesh, go ahead and try. But I can tell you now it'll come to nothing.
I will try to reconcile you anyway.
I'm not getting involved in any murder as long as there's a chance of talking it over. I'll try to patch things up between you and Yakesh, even if you don't think it'll work out.
As you wish. But when you fail, you'll know what needs to be done. Otherwise, this will never end.
Just kill them and save Yakesh?
God bless.
God be with you.
Oh my goodness gracious. So. Let's have some bread. And let's have some beer. Good. Now we're going over to Yakesh. And see what he has to talk about it. Blackbird, how you doing? The level of pollution of the world today is becoming intolerable. On the other day, I opened a can of sardines to find it was full of oil and all the fish were dead. Hey there, Blackbird. How you doing? Jeebus. So. Over here is the drying rack as well. Hello there, doggo. Let's dry some cheese. Belladonna. The nettle. Dangerous. Pistol. Valerian. Wormwood. There we go. Confirm. Dried cheese. I'll serve justice by slicing his throat and throwing him in front of the piggies. Wow. Poppy. We shall see. What fates await him. I think he's alone now. Mark and open. You did Russians over here. Thank you kindly. Let's see. House maiden. Rob. Some money and keys. That's good. Obviously, we could have told the guards that we found his body after brutally murdering him. Can you not? Let's go into murder clothes. In case it comes to fighting. Okay, that's the stall. Private area. I guess he's sleeping upstairs. So the housemaiden gives access to the door. Lock and open. We have here apple. Steal some food. Sacks. No schnapps. No schnapps inside. Oh fuck, there's a hired hand over here lying. Probably did not hear you or saw you. Let's rob from him as well. Okay, some coins and a key. Does this wake you? No. Okay, I'm not allowed to be in here. Your antlers. They're worth a little bit. Thing inside. Worth taking. Okay, it was just antlers. Oh, there's some schnapps. That was it. Okay. Closing in. Henry has not committed any crimes yet, other than that. Landowner Yakic.
Did you get lost in the dark?
I did. Sorry, little housemate.
Did you get lost in the dark?
Yeah.
Is there something you need? Are you waiting for the sun to come up?
Can I talk to you?
Did you get lost in the dark?
I did, little lady. Did get a little bit lost in the dark. You little pig. All it is, it's midnight. Okay, I guess we're gonna wait till morn, 8 o'clock.
It was you!
Holy shit!
Give up!
Piss off!
Enough! We'll do this the hard way then.
What the?
Didn't see that coming, eh?
Please!
What the? What was happening? Was I too close to her lands and that triggered that?
Good day to you.
God be with you.
I am so confused. I guess I was too close to their land, and it triggered the guards on me. At least that's what I can imagine. All the stealing was for nothing then. Shame for the missing perk points. Skill points is what it is. Oh, he's in the tavern still. This time.
Why is this all sticky?
Hello there, Yakish. Stealing equal bad confirmed by Faven Huan and Stewart. Your farmhands is abducted.
Your farmhand murdered Roman and abducted Pavlena, the herb woman's daughter.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Straw admitted everything, so I dealt with him according to the law.
Jesus Christ! Why would they do something like that?
They did it to get in your good books. For taking revenge on Bohemia.
My God! I never wanted anything like that. When I get drunk, I curse her, aye, but I never wanted anyone to kidnap her daughter or murder anyone. I didn't put anyone up to it. They did it on their own, and it's their own bloody fault. Jesus Christ! That's the last thing we need, a mess like this. I have to square things up with Thrush.
Day to you.
Yeah, same to you.
You have to make up with Bohemia.
Look, I know relations between you and Bohemia the herb woman aren't good. But it's time to put an end to the animosity.
Where are you going with this? That witch deserves no pity.
I understand your bitterness. And I'm sorry about your son.
Actually, there were two children and your wife.
She could. But whatever happened between you, it has to end now. Bohemia came very close to losing her daughter on account of your feud. Your farmhands abducted her, and they killed her sweetheart.
But I had nothing to do with that. They did it of their own free will, not on my orders.
That means nothing. They did it because of you. They wanted you to be indebted to them.
But that's not my fault, and I don't see why I should have to make up with Bohemia on account of it.
If you don't make amends, I'll kill you.
So it's quite simple. You're gonna make amends. Because you don't have the courage for proper revenge, but I do. And so does Bohemia. If you knew why she really sent me to you, you'd sing a different tune. So fucking think carefully what you say to me. Because otherwise, you might not wake up tomorrow morning.
What? No, no. Wait, we can come to an agreement, all right?
I'll try to patch things up between you.
Very well. It's about time this chain of vengeance was broken for good. Give me the money, and I'll take it to Bohemia. God alone knows whether she'll forgive you.
Thank you. It's time for us all to get on with our lives. I hope Bohemia will understand that.
Okay, so we got coins. Check his compensation.
Careful.
Interesting. I did not think that he would give in. Back to Bohemia. On the road stands a man. What game is this, friend? Same game. Lime, what do you mean? Let's stop for this man. And it feels like it might be combat, so...
Wait, good man. I have something for you. Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
Is that so? Cheap wine. Goose quills. I'll take them. Good. Longsword did its trick. Moving back to the huntsman. Keep moving. Little bastard. The name of this game is called Kingdom Come Deliverance II, and it's a medieval simulation. Fantastic game. Highly recommend it. And if you want to see it from the beginning, the whole playthrough, it's on YouTube. Well, we could put some hours of sleep in. Oh, this is my bad. I'm sorry. That's why she was angry and was like, hey, you motherfucker. Let's roll Pavlena. Let's grab something from the woman as well. So, sleeping safe. Let's wait till morn. I slept in her bed. I thought that was our bed. I forgot that this little side piece here is the bed. Because that's the bed where you are waking up.
Greetings.
So, hello there. Good morning. I patched things up.
I talked to Yakesh and explained everything to him. He agreed to make amends. His hands acted on their own accord. And he's sorry about it. Mostly because of Roman and Pavlena.
What does that mean? That Pavlena can go to Truskovitz and no one will trouble us anymore?
Jackis gave me money for you as well.
Yes, but that's not all. He gave me some coin for Pavlena, too, as compensation for Roman. Even though he wasn't Pavlena's relative, Yakesh wants to show his sympathy for her loss. Here it is.
Thank you, Henry. In the end, you were right.
I'm always right.
If only we'd made peace with Yakesh before it all went so far.
Well, at least Pavlena is safe.
I don't know what I'd do without her. We'll always be obliged to you, Henry. If you ever need anything, you know where to come. And you should at least keep half of Yakesh's coin.
Half? Can't accept it.
No way. I can't take your money. You helped us before, and I helped you in return. So keep the coin.
Well, as you wish, Henry. You're a good man. Thank you for everything. Take care, my friend.
You have learned childbirth and obstetrics. Either Pavlena?
So, how are you doing?
Well, not bad, all things considered. I mean, with all that happened over the past few days.
I understand. I didn't want to upset you. I was just wondering if you had everything you needed, and so on.
You're so sweet, but we're doing all right. Don't worry about us. What we need and can't make ourselves, we buy. We earn some coin from my baskets and Mother's medicines, but mostly we live off what the forest provides. Ma taught me about every flower, root and mushroom, so I pick a lot of things. Ma can cook a hare like no one else. So I bring a lot of them. I can hit one at 30 paces. Sometimes we even eat venison.
At 30
I can
paces?
shoot a deer at 50 paces, but don't tell anyone.
Of course. You can trust me. Hitting a hare at 30 paces, that's some serious marksmanship. I'm not sure I could do it. Perhaps you could teach me a few tricks.
I'd be happy to, but don't expect any miracles. You just need to know your way around the forest and practice a lot. And when you live alone in the forest, you've got plenty of time for that.
Fair enough. Can you teach me something then?
I'd like you to teach me something.
Sure, why not? If you pay me, I'll teach you a few of my tricks.
You want money
What
now?
would you like to know?
She should do that for free. Thievery. Why can you teach me thievery?
I hear you're good at open...
Thanks.
I just gonna ask. Just get some points in there. Pavlena.
I'd like to learn...
What would you like?
Would be nice if I could just mark multiple things. Alchemy.
The mysteries...
Thanks.
Good. There's more. There's more. Hello?
I apologize.
Lena? Where you going?
I'd like to
learn
What are
something
you
more.
interested?
Oh crap, I don't have the coin.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to?
Stealth?
I don't have enough money.
Okay. So I have to have the exact coin. I can't handle that. Fair enough. Does she sell stuff? Can
I'd
you
like to
teach
learn...
me?
What are you in?
She's also teaching things. Okay. Good. Well, we're no coin. We're gonna be on the pathway to find the mutt then. So out of here and to the left is where we go. Onwards to adventure, to finding mutt. Hopefully. Well, we saved Pavlena. That's quite nice. And it's interesting to see how the story altered and ended differently for the Vikings. As Dras said, for example, they negotiated and talked, and then Pavlena killed him for getting abducted. I mean, I can understand that. I probably would react very harshly myself as well. And the other for my game had some weird graphic issues on the starting dialogue. Oh, that's a bandit. I remember him. Where's the venison? The dead deer, I mean. Can I get around here? It looks like potentially might be able to squeeze around. Water Goblin's treasure. $120 groschen. Just like that. 120 groschen right over here. In the kind of like middle of the pond. Water Goblin's little treasure. Okay. Intriguing. You also just started Draz with your run of Kingdom Come. Oh boy. Through the bushes. Okay. Oh, here's something barking. Is that mud?
Never again. I tried swimming once. And how did that end up?
I was nearly dying. That's how it ended up. Can I move along the ridge on this? Apparently I can. Okay. That's good. Oh, plants everywhere. Poof. Finally, some sort of clearing. There is a dog. There's a different dog over there as well. Wild dogs. Dun, dun, dun. Hello? I'm just passing through. Leave me alone. And I'll leave you alone. You hear me? You leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Simple as. Through the plants and the bushes. Is there anything around here? Skill teacher up top. Probably I should go to the top. I could imagine. Oh crap. Oh crap-a-doodle. Let's drink some Seaver Schnapps. Thank you for reminding me to stay hydrated. A laundry spot over here. We discovered a nomad's camp. Hallo? Mietje Nals? Midwojuk? They don't seem to be aggressive. Oh, lovely little tent. Can I go in here? No, they're like, fuck off. Okay. Nomad stand. Oh! Found the gypsy land. Weird. That means that also Brunswick's 4th map is somewhere over here. There's the water. Okay. So it must be somewhere around here. Okay. Good. Let's move up the roads. Romani people! Hello! Salam danam. Horse handler. Nikolai. Hello?
Sarjivas Goro. Sorodes.
Trade?
Show me your wares.
Hunter's pouch. Is that better than that I have here? Is there a difference to my wanderer's pouch? Number of slots 2. Number of slots is 2, but this one has even a charisma plus 3. If I win the hunter's pouch. Okay. That sounds nice. All kinds of saddles. Life in the saddle book. 200 coins. Let's see, maybe we can haggle him down. You pay 260. I don't have that money. Yeah. Leave the book out for the moment. I'm paying in 60. Okay, let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
48.
What would you say to this?
You'll have to make a better offer for this.
52.
Aye, you will convince me with that price.
Well, think Russians less.
What a nice day.
Okay. That is neat. Armor's kits. Rest I cannot repair. Cobbler's kits. Marksman kit. Dealer's kit. Hello there. Ask him about the afterlife. About life. Are you all related?
And what about the people here? Are you all one family?
Of course not. But it is as if we were. People need support. Struggling through the world by yourself is neither safe nor enjoyable. But each to their own. The locals are always uptight and do not know how to enjoy life. Then when people come who know how to enjoy life and not just survive, they do not like them.
He's speaking very easily. Teach me something in your language.
Teach me some of your language.
What do you want to know?
Let me think. I'm a bold knight, and Sir Hans is courtier.
Let's see if you remember this. Mesom tulo chororo dilina.
Mesom tulo chororo dilina.
Laches, laches. It is like you have been speaking our language all your life. Now you can say it to girls when you meet them.
Hey, what does it mean, though? Teach me something else.
Teach me something else.
Let us try something polite. Like when you want to compliment someone.
Would that be hard?
Who said that our language is easy? Say after me. Kai tumaro baro balo.
Kai tumaro baro balo?
Clever lad. Remember that and maybe say it to our voivod. He will be overjoyed to hear it from you.
Okay. Speech points. I don't think it means either one. He thinks it is. Oh, we're gonna get in trouble. I like it. Let's see here. Jack of all trades. Get a bonus to skill checks. You also get twice the amount of experience from these skill checks as well. Jack of all trades. Like it. Let's do it. More XP.
And they try to tell us charms and spells do not work. Temera. The voivod will want to talk to you.
Housewife.
God bless.
God bless to you as well.
Kajazmore.
Pathmate, nomad. What a cool place. Merchant's Heim. Hello there.
Was wünschst du?
Was willst denn du? How's business?
How's business?
Borech Hashem. I can't complain. Or rather, I shouldn't.
What? Is something wrong?
Wrong? What can I say? It's more like I have such concerns.
Is there anything I could do for you?
Indeed, you can. You can stop asking me how I am and buy something from me, young man.
Straight to business,
I have
okay.
the feeling you're not like the other nomads here. You speak our language a lot more, with only the odd foreign word here and there.
Mein Freund, could it be because I am the only son of David, far and wide, and the rest are Anusum?
What does that mean?
Was glotzt du, junger Mann?
Was
have you
glotzt du?
never seen a Jew before?
I don't know. Should I have?
You must be from some very small village, eh? You have really never met one of my people?
I'm sorry, but there were no sons of David in Skalitz where I lived.
Skalitz, you say? I must remember that. Scheinem Dank, mein Freund.
Scheinem Dank. Scheinem Dank.
Show me your wares.
Love it. Light mace. Hunting arrows. Pickpocket hood. Tier 3 pickpocket hood. His armor has smoke. Interesting. It's cool to hear and see Jiddish. They have outdone them. Ordinary coats. Let's sell that. Probably should sell the books to a scribe and not to you. But okay, let's haggle.
I'd like to discuss the...
All right.
I would like to get 5 groshens for that.
That's not...
What about 5.8
Masa
groshens?
umatan tov. I can agree to that.
Sounded like muscle tov nearly.
And they try to tell us charms and spells do not work. Temera.
The Jews were more
Voivod
lumped together
will want to talk to you.
undesirable because of their nomadic trading lifestyles. Best case scenario, people tolerated them. They discovered a Ranka. And dice. Do we have now a fast travel point over here as well? Doesn't seem like it. Savas Bachtalo! Oh, fucking hell.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Oh, boy.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
How can I help?
How can I help you?
How do you think? You must find her and bring her back.
Do you think in that forest, maybe something could have...
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
Okay, so what's the prophecy?
What prophecy? By all that's holy.
Miri Romni had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you. She said a stranger coming, not like us, different. And he will help our family, our honor. And I believe her every word. She's never wrong, Shosha.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivode of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivode? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'll help you, yeah, why not?
I'll help you. I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika.
Also said that bird auguries were a real thing. Yes. They have seen or try to see things in all kinds of patterns. When and where was she last seen?
Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bojana, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johani's name. But I know she does not like nomads. She says she don't know anything. And if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. Pooh, be bucked.
We're gonna find her tent.
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. That's it.
Nostalgia vibes.
Nothing.
To Romania days.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Misto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
So you know what
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and bring her back. That's Bachtalo, More.
That's Bachtalo. This kills me. Oh man. Oh, dude. The fun fact is about it, I don't even know what the meaning behind the wording is, but but I heard it so often from gypsies in Romania. Oh boy. It's hilarious. Aranka.
Oh, it is you, Churches.
What are you talking about?
You are that Chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Eterno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
The Voivod already told me about the prophecy.
Then you know what needs to be done, Frau.
She's trading as well?
What do you have for sale?
Oh, she's the brew lady. Okay. which is a lot of recipes. Oh, wow. Herb Paris, there we go. Need that. Moonshine, Nighthawk. That's okay.
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Thank you. So this is where she's sleeping. Lockpick hard. No, I don't want to sleep here. I'm just wondering if I can... Oh, it's that in that tent over here. Okay, never mind. No. Not here either. Marika's scarf.
Nice scarf. It must have belonged to Marika.
No, I don't care for gossip. Nor do
Okay.
I.
Well, I'm gonna go and find Mutt, and he will help me find Marika. The horse stealer over here. But before that, I'm gonna move around here.
Money. What? Go on then.
He wants to fleece us again.
For I think that there's the last piece of Brunswick's armor.
Greetings.
Greetings, Master Tomcat. Oh, I've heard about you. You might be able to teach me something. I've heard incredible things about you.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi! It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right.
You would buy
Not
some
everyone
beers,
can
is
do
that
it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
How's life? All good?
Couldn't be better, lad.
Ozilla says, I would buy saltpeter and sulfur if you intend to make gunpowder. Okay, I'll think about it. Then we have some coin. By the way, the sun in Transylvania Hillary represents gypsy minority, and the moon represents such Kellys. This ye old version of a gym bro. Something like that. You were raised by a bear.
You were raised by a wild bear, you said?
You think I'm lying? Or you're just amazed?
Well, it's just you're the first person I ever met who had that kind of upbringing.
The first? The only one, more like, fella. It was a cruel winter when they found me in that bear's den as a baby.
So you're an orphan?
If we rule out a human baby being born to a bear, then I reckon that's a good bet.
Right. That was stupid.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid. About the bear thing, of course.
Well, there you go. Nothing's impossible for a man like me. Like I say, nothing's impossible.
Okay. Are you good with a sword?
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But the short version is, a few days ago I barely avoided the gravedigger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fighter around here.
What do you want in return?
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have anything to do right now anyway. You can pay me next time.
Okay. Let's fight.
We can start right away.
All right. Follow me to the arena.
Do ba do 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 do. I guess we are using wooden swords.
Should we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see what you've got. We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
Okay,
so right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3 strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
Okay, well then. Right, left. Oh god damn it. Camera. Right, left, right.
Why didn't you follow through?
Left, right, left. There we go.
Beautiful. Once more.
Left, right,
Well done.
left. Okay.
Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right, and when your opponent expects another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
Up, right, left.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember,
Top, right, left.
and finally, left.
All right, let's give it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
Okay, so top, right, left.
See? That's the way. Again.
Top, right, left. There we go. Advanced combat blocking. Hold to block. Perfect block. Riposte. To attack, move from. You automatically end up in the left position. Move your weapon to the right. The next attack must come from the right. Attack from the left. Attack from the left. Okay. Advanced combat tips. Armor stats required for weapons. Stamina. Yeah, regenerate the stamina. Fair enough.
That's that then. You don't even have to use a longsword for this technique. It'll work with any other weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your riposte will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want, but it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all, Meisterhaut. Also known as the Master Strike.
Ooh. What about other swordsmen?
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman around who could teach you something.
How do I prove myself?
How could I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the Master Strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
Okay. I'll challenge you to a duel then.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
Good. Come and join me in the arena.
I'm gonna get some my ass beaten. I guess. I got the middle horn now.
Shall we begin?
Strike.
Let's begin. Defend yourself.
Oh, wow.
Go fuck yourself.
You go fuck yourself. Oh, boy.
Now you're in trouble.
All grab.
Christ, I'm hit.
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right.
Oh, we did it.
Deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
We'll learn the Master Strike now.
Pinnacle of swordsmen are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword.
Okay.
No matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hand. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right.
From the right, okay.
Now that's what I call an opener! Now you try. Master Strike are what elevates the sword above other weapons.
You're so silent.
You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block. But this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack.
Okay, so it's on the opposite side, but we do an attack instead of blocking.
All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right.
Okay.
If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Fair enough.
Always.
Good. Again.
Ooh.
That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normal, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
Getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful.
Okay.
Try it again. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking.
I'm trying, mister.
Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
Yeah. I understand.
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat.
So in other words, when we block a perfect block thing, it sets us perfectly on the opposite directions after that frames of animations. So the next attack, I don't do another perfect block and riposte by actually do a Master Strike on him. That's cool. Will you teach me any other swordsmanship trick?
Will you teach me another swordsmanship trick?
Certainly, but you better not talk about it like that. I mean, between you and me you can, but the Grand Masters make a big show about calling it swordsmanship technique.
I understand. So technique, eh?
Aye, aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's currently fashionable to give everything German names.
German?
Aye, it's all Mittelhau, Kurzhau, and
Mittelhau,
who knows
Kurzhau?
what else. Who can make heads or tails of it? I simply know how to fight, how to win, and don't give a rat's ass about German.
Excellent. That sounds good. Let's get started.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
Okay. Hammer, unarmed technique.
I don't know if you like fistfights as much as I do. But I know one quick blow that can reliably knock out any tough bastard and send him to the ground. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Would you like me to show you?
Teach me hammer. Fuck. Don't have the money. Okay. That's all for now. Thank you, Tomcat, for your teachings. Thank you. Well, we're about to find mud and Brunswick's, I guess, last piece of armor. But that, my dear friends, is time for another episode. Thanks a lot for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, as it helps me and the algorithm to be found, so we can do more great adventures together and plan out even cooler stuff.